Hey guys, nice to meet you. My name's Seth from the Chain Lords Guild. I've been working closely in the guild for quite some time now and working with a lot of the new up and coming games. So I'm really excited to show you the game Big Time today that we've had the privilege to get some early access into, that we've been streaming with some of the other members of the guild, as well as some of the members from the Big Time game. So let me share my screen with you and we will get straight into it.
All right, so what is Big Time? So Big Time's in my opinion, one of the most exciting games coming out in the crypto community at the moment. So it's a multiplayer action RPG. It's been pretty fun. We've been lucky enough to have some early access to this game where we've been playing with some of the members from Big Time, as well as some of the other members here of the Chain Lords Guild. So in this RPG game, where you can team up with your friends and adventure across, they have a theme of space and time. So that's what a lot of the game is based around. So at this stage, there is 4 characters. We'll start off with the Time Warrior. So this is a bit like your barbarian or your tank. So brute force, high damage, high health, but they sacrifice all of that strength and power for speed. So quite a slow character, probably the slowest of all 4 of these characters, but great for dealing a lot of damage, great for taking down bosses or large groups of enemies. Second, we have the Chronomancer. So this is sort of your mage, wizard, your magic type character. It's ranged, low health, extreme amount of, in this game they call it energy, but it's essentially your mana or your magic. They do have high damaging magic spells. Obviously you don't want to get caught in a close combat battle with this character, because they can go down quite easily in those instances. Thirdly, we have the Shadow Blade. This is a bit like your ninja. So this is the fastest character, so speed, stealth. They deal a high amount of damage, but obviously cannot take a high amount of damage. So that's where you want to, I suppose, be a little bit more crafty with this character. You don't necessarily want to run in large and in charge like you might with the Time Warrior, because they can also go down quite quickly. Last but not least, we've got the Quantum Fixer. This is a little bit like probably the most balanced, so they don't have the highest health or damage or speed or mana, but they are very well balanced in all areas. A little bit like a paladin, a healing warrior. They're probably, in my opinion, one of the greatest support characters. I've sort of found playing in this game, when you don't have a healer in your team, you spend a lot of time running back from hordes of monsters, resting up to try and heal, whereas when you do have a healer, it allows you to, I suppose, play a little bit more aggressively, which might be sort of the game style that I've been playing as of late. So one of the other exciting things as well is, just because this is the base character you choose doesn't mean you need to stick to their skill sets. So there's no unique items for unique characters. You might have a chess piece for a Quantum Fixer that you might want to put on your Chronomancer, and so long as you are able to add your skill points into the right areas, you can get it up to the level where you can sort of mix and match and create sort of like hybrid warriors. So for example, with a Time Warrior who's got a lot of strength and aggression, you might focus on upping their speed, or the Chronomancer who's very weak in close combat, you might focus on upping their strength, so that they're a little bit more versatile, etc. So there's a bunch of different weapons you can get. As you can see there, all of them have their pros and cons with their damage, speed, range, blocking and combos, and how they excel, which is pretty fun. You can these are sort of the 6 basic weapons that you have here, and then obviously you can find them in their base levels, uncommon, rare, legendary, epic, those types of things, and they might have better stats and better attributes in those weapons. another one of the cool aspects of this game is because it is time themed. They have what they call pocket watches, and I'll add a few clips of what these pocket watches are, but essentially these pocket watches are linked to individual characters. So the idea behind that is when you select a character to play, it doesn't mean you're locked in to play that character for the rest of the game. You'll go through and find different pocket watches. So for example, if you chose to start off with the Time Warrior, later down the track you might find a Quantum Fixer pocket watch, and you can then swap to play that pocket watch, which is playing that character, and level up that character. So in the instance that you're doing a dungeon and you think, it'd be really great to have a range character here, you can swap over to your Chronomancer mid-game, mid-battle, and start casting spells and those types of things that might help with that specific dungeon or level or whatever obstacle you may be facing at that time. When you swap, it doesn't swap over your skills and stats. It's those pocket watches are linked to that character. So if every pocket watch you find will start off at level 0. So, you need to level that up from scratch again. But, once you've leveled them all up, you can swap between them as freely as you will. So in this game as well, we have NFTs, and this is what really excites me. So this is what we're looking at here. This is the marketplace. So open up the marketplace, and when you find NFTs, you'll see a lot of I'll upload some clips of these NFTs, what they look like when you find them in game. They can be a variety of different things. They can be titles that, as you're running around in the game, it'll display your name and it will display a title. They could be skins for weapons or skins for armor, and when you put it on, it'll make your weapon or your armor or whatever skin it is look a certain way, look quite cosmetic. Or you can bring them over here to the marketplace and you can put them on the marketplace to potentially sell for USDC, I believe they trade in, which is really, really cool. It's a cool aspect of Big Time, in my opinion, because it means that, number one, you can find things to flex to other players about, or if you find that it's not something that you want, you can put it up on the marketplace, and some of these things sell for a small amount and some of them sell for not a small amount either. So it's creating a little bit of an economy there, which is pretty exciting, because in my opinion, the game has a high level of enjoyment to it, and if you can also find things on there that have a monetary value as well, then that's a bonus in my opinion.
Thanks guys for tuning in. I hope that gave you a little bit of information, a bit more about Big Time and some of the exciting things that game is bringing out. Just remember, it is still early access only, and they're constantly bringing in new features for the game, and they'll continue to roll that out as the game continues to develop. So as always, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications bell so that you can keep up to date with everything that's happening. Jump on our Discord if you haven't already, because that's where we are posting all of our news and information that's coming across our table. So you can keep up to date. I believe as well, we may have a link coming through from Big Time if you want to get involved. So feel free to click on that link. We'll add it in at the end of this video, and you can get involved in playing the game for early access as well. So thanks guys, until next time.